10 cents? Good morning.
Good morning.
Hester, my girl, here's 10 cents for you. Buy something for yourself.
Good morning. Is your uncle in?
He hasn't come down yet, Miss Douglas.
Well, I'd like to see him. I have a map here for him, and it might be important.
A map?
Why, yes. I promised to get an old map of this place for him, and I finally got it. And it shows something very strange. Unless I'm very much mistaken, this map, and it's the original deed, shows that Mr. Fuller's property goes way over into Mr. Prescott's place. Think of that. According to this map, Mr. Prescott's road and his well really belong to Mr. Fuller. That is why I want to see your uncle right away.
Say, what do you know? The road and the well belong to Uncle Newton?
That's right. Isn't that astonishing?
Say, I bet you Mr. Prescott would do anything to get his hands on this map.
I imagine he would.
Look, I'll take it up to him for you, Miss Douglas.
Well, thank you, but I think I ought to see him myself. Don't you?
Oh, Uncle Newton's sick in bed. Didn't you know, Miss Douglas? He's got some kind of blood disease.
Oh, dear.
Aunt Annabelle has to be with him all the time. And I look after things down here the best I can.
Oh, what a comfort you must be to your Aunt Raymond at a time like this. Well, I'll come back tomorrow. Maybe Mr. Fuller will be better, and I can give him the map then.
I also heard them saying, Miss Douglas, why, if he doesn't get any better, why they may quarantine the whole house. Why don't you let me take it up to him for you, Miss Douglas? Maybe this good news will make him feel better. I can just tell him what you told me.
You're a fine boy, Raymond. You will be careful of it, won't you? It belongs to the museum. Tell Mr. Fuller that I hope he feels better, and I'll stop by tomorrow. Goodbye. I wish I had a boy like you.
Goodbye. Give me Mr. Prescott's house, please. I don't know the number. Mr. Prescott? Mr. Prescott, this is Mr. Fuller's nephew, Raymond. Better not hang up or you'll be sorry. Listen, I gotta talk fast. I got hold of an old map here, and if you're smart, you'll buy it from me. Now, wait a minute, this map shows... Oh, hello, Uncle Newton. I guess I'll go out and take a walk. It's too nice of a day to stay here and read. My, but it's beautiful out.
Sweetness and light. Huckleberry Capone, that one.
Mr. Fuller.
Feel real bad about things, Mr. Fuller. You're losing the house and all, but real bad. What do we do with everything, Mr. Fuller? You know, you had enough travel for 2 years now and plenty of manure. What do we do?
I don't know, Mr. Kimber. Just mix everything together. You might get something interesting.
Yes, sir. I got some news for you, Mr. Fuller. The cow gave milk last night. Just suddenly came through.
Oh, it's wonderful. Thing. I'll just be outside in a few minutes to check on everything, Mr. Kimber.
Yes, sir. Well, it'll be a long time before these real estate people find another sucker.
Now, Newton, I just had kind of an idea about how to save this place for you.
You did, August Ridley? What is it?
Well, you know, sometimes if you write to Mrs. Roosevelt, well, the darndest things happen.
No.
Well, you know, she's always doing things like that, so can't hurt to try.
No, Uncle Stanley. We haven't the time.
Oh, well.
an idea anyway.
Well, I just said goodbye to the Japanese beetles. They're very sorry to see us go. They loved that spray we bought them.
Annabelle, Newton, I just want you two to know that, well, I'm very sorry I didn't actually have the $5,000 for you. I'm very sorry indeed.
Don't give it a thought, Uncle Stanley. It doesn't matter now.
Well, it's too bad just the same. Oh, say, now here's an idea. So Ed and Julia, they still think I've got a lot of money. So why don't you sell them your share of what they think I'm gonna leave you? Not only get the $5,000 to save the house, but yeah, maybe make a little extra on the side. We can split it 3 ways. Darn good business proposition if you ask me.
Uncle Stanley, you are as crooked as a corkscrew.
No, I'm not. It's just straight business.
No, Uncle Stanley, I don't think we could do that.
Well, that was my idea anyways. Guess I'll stroll down to the general store and get a couple of White Owl cigars.
You know, in a way, Uncle Stanley's just Raymond all grown up.
Well, I was thinking of giving the cow to Mr. Kimber. I would sort of like to leave him with the present, and we're not going to have any use for it.
No, it'd be kind of cramped in those 2 rooms we'll be living in.
Yeah, lots of other things I'm going to have to tend to, but gosh, nothing is staying in my mind anymore. Will you be sure to call the moving company tomorrow, Annabelle?
Yeah, I will. Funnily enough, Newton, there are a lot of things I'm going to miss about this place. Just little things, like going up to bed at night and the feeling of a house you get when you go up a flight of stairs. Puttering about the place and, I don't know, feeling that it's yours, inside and out. You know, one night last week I couldn't sleep, so I came down here and got an apple and sat for a bit, just by myself. Then I took a walk, and I began to see what you meant. About having something to come back to, what it does to you. I began to feel very grateful to those old boys who fought around here. Yes, sir. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of the Japanese beetle. I'm gonna miss it.
Gosh, Annabelle. You know, that makes me really happy to hear you say that. You know what we can do? Let's save up every penny we have. And maybe in 5 years or something, we can buy another place. Because that's what we both want, right? A house of our own?
Only with water this time.
Yeah, but gosh, I just wish we could keep this place. Water or no water?
Well, we can't. And I don't know what you're going to do about it, but I'm going to have a drink. I need it.
At 10 o'clock in the morning, Annabelle.
Yes? And I suggest you have one too. It'll make us both feel better.
It's our new home. Here's hoping.
I'll drink to that.
Well, here's the erring daughter, feeling even more like a fool than she did last night. What's going on here?
Just drowning the mortgage, dear. Care to drown, Mr. Evans?
No, I'm the one who ought to be drowned. Oh, I should have had more sense from the beginning. I guess I'll never see Steve again. What time do we get thrown out, Dad?
Tomorrow, I'm afraid.
Well, whenever you want things messed up, just let me know. I'm the girl that can do it. I feel worse about Steve than anything I've ever done in my whole life.
Poor Madge.
Have another drink, Newton. I'm going to.
At 10 o'clock in the morning, Annabelle?
It was 10 o'clock in the morning when we had the first one. It's after that now.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, the cow gave milk last night.
Really? To whom?
Mr. Kimber.
Recognize him, huh?
You never did like Mr. Kimber, did you, Annabelle?
Oh, Mr. Kimber's all right if you haven't got a place in the country. You know, I think he attracts the Japanese beetles.
Now, Annabelle. You know, this drink really does make me feel better, though.
Really? Have some more?
What time do you want lunch, Mrs. Fuller?
Lunch? I don't know, Newton. Do you want lunch?
No?
We don't want any lunch, Hester, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Hester,
Yes, ma'am.
Newton, I suppose we ought to tell her.
Oh, yes. Esther, we're leaving tomorrow for good.
We're sorry to give you such short notice, but we've only just learned it ourselves.
Oh, that's okay, Mrs. Fuller. I'm getting married anyhow.
Oh, really? You got your young man after all?
No, he got married yesterday to the other girl.
Oh! Then I'm afraid I don't understand.
Well, he brought his brother along to talk me out of it. And the way it ended up, I'm gonna marry his brother. Oh, it is all in the same family.
Oh. Well, that takes care of Esther. Now, what are we going to do about Raymond?
Let's not say a word to him, Newton. Let's just up and leave him.
I'll drink that one, Annabelle.
Feeling better?
Yeah. You know, it's made me think. Maybe this is why people drink. Well, they feel better.
You've got something there.
But haven't we any bigger glasses, Annabelle? Look at these tiny little things.
Under there.
Yeah. I feel much better. Yeah. Annabelle, now, you wouldn't mind if I gave you a little kiss, would you?
Not at all, Newton. I'd love it.
There.
Thank you, Newton.
Oh, don't mention it.
Newton, Annabelle, I just had another idea about how to save this house.
Don't forget it, Uncle Stanley. You just have a drink.
Get Uncle Stanley some, Newton.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here you go, Uncle Stanley. You can have one of the big ones. You can fit so much more in them.
Well, you've got the right idea there. This is what pulled me through in 29.
Say, Uncle Stanley, how much money didn't you have?
I'll say, I was rolling in it. You know, I can't really seem to understand why I was so tight in those days. Every Christmas, I'd say, oh, I'd get all the nieces and nephews great big Christmas gifts. You know, make it a real Christmas. Then I'd say, the heck with them.
Here's to Uncle Stanley.
Here's to Uncle Stanley. I don't know why.
Oh, well, I was a good fellow when I had it.
Oh, the heck you were.
Say, what's this?
Oh.
Tobacco Road?
Hello, Miss Leslie.
Oh, get Miss Leslie some, Newton.
I apologize, Miss Leslie, but we're a few ahead of you right now.
Oh, that's fine. I'll catch up. Mr. Fuller, you haven't introduced me.
Oh, yes, of course. This is Uncle Stanley. Uncle Stanley, this is Miss Lena Resley.
How do you do? Say, I'm glad to get a load of you, Uncle Stanley. You're quite the actor yourself. That rich uncle you've been playing all these years. You've had quite a run, haven't you?
Oh, since 1929.
Think of Ed and Julia when they find out, and Al and Mabel, and George and Harriet. I'm not gonna tell them. We'll let them go right on cow towing for the next 20 years, all of them.
Well, that's very generous of you, Annabelle. You know, that's very generous of you both. You know, I always said you were my favorite nieces and nephews.
Oh, shut up, Uncle Stanley.
Oh, winters in Florida, and spring in California, and summers in Maine, and all the while giving them that little shaver. Pour it on, Uncle Stanley. Pour it on.
Oh, you go on tour too. I didn't know that.
Oh, Mr. Fuller, I've been waiting for you outside, Mr. Fuller.
Oh, well, preoccupation.
Oh, get Mr. Kipper some Newton.
Oh, surest thing you know.
For me?
Ah, sure, Mr. Kibber. Just, sit down and get right to it.
If you say so. That all right with you, Mrs. Fuller?
Sure. Bring in some of the Japanese beetles too, Newton.
Now, Newton, that field draft.
Well, go on, feeling it, Uncle Stanley. Oh, Uncle Stanley, show Miss Leslie one of your business cards. You'll love this. Stanley J. Menninger and Company, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Oh, not really, Newton.
Oh, come on, show her, Uncle Stanley. Just show her.
Oh, now dang it, I knew I forgot them. Forgot them in my darn jacket.
Oh, well, Miss Roger, see, these things, they are engraved and everything. But, you know, at the bottom, it really should say, this is a little font, not too big. Biggest liar since 1929.
Embellished and golden.
Oh, yeah.
I'll never smile again unless I smile at you.
Say, I nearly forgot. I came to say goodbye.
Bye.
Yes, I'm all through with the summer theater. I don't mind an occasional rustic touch, but when you walk into your dressing room and find that a couple of birds have built a nest in your dresser, it is time to go back to the city.
You're leaving. Now we're leaving. Oh, everybody's leaving. Too bad.
Too bad. You know, I got so mad outside just now, Mr. Fuller. I was talking to Mr. Prescott's caretaker, Mr. Pilberg, and what do you think?
What?
Mr. Pilberg says that Mr. Prescott is going to buy this place in tomorrow.
What do you think of that?
Isn't that nice?
Says Mr. Prescott, they're never going to have no more trouble with people digging wells and using his road and things. And you know what I said to him?
What?
I didn't answer him.
What? Tell him, Mr.
Sure is nice. We're working like dogs around here, and then Mr. Prescott gets the whole thing.
Well, that's the way it works, Annabelle. If the second payment is not made, the property shall return to owner in its original condition or be subject to the revamp.
Wait. In its original condition. And Mr. Prescott gets it.
That's the way it works.
Well then, let's revert it to its original condition.
What?
Let's leave this place looking exactly like it was when we came here.
Woohoo!
Bring in the plow and a couple of little oil cans, Mr. Kimber.
Oh, so that's the stuff, Annabelle. Here's some things over here.
Well, hey, let me do some of that.
Uncle Stanley, plenty of windows upstairs, you know. Get busy. Break every single one of them.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Esther, bring in the garbage. Plenty of it.
Oh, that's the stuff, Mr. Kimber. We went right in the middle of the room. Oh, get me the gravel, Mr. Kimber. I want the gravel. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can stuff this up the chimney. Make it smoke real good. Yeah.
Oh, bring a pickaxe and a saw and some hammers, Mr. Kimber. Oh, thank you, sir.
Well, these are important.
Oh, it still looks too good. Go get some more. Go to the neighbors if you haven't got any.
Oh, that's just...
Did our break up. Now, what you want done now?
Oh, here you go, Mr. Timmy. Take this and the saw, go upstairs, saw off the floor, and chop a great big hole in the roof. All right, yeah. Okay. How's that, Annabelle?
Word everywhere. Don't forget, we've still got manure.
Oh, that's right, Mr. Kimber. Go give me the manure.
And put the cow in the kitchen, Mr. Kimber.
What the heck was this place like when you first bought it?
You'll see. Come on, let's restore the stairway.
Oh, the monkey tied his tail around the flagpole, around the flagpole, without...
Leave it right there, Hester. Thank you.
Say, what do you think?
We got great news.
Oh, here. Grab it out. We're restoring the place in its original condition.
Wait, stop! a minute,
Mom,
stop!
wait!
I hate when things happen. Stop!
Wait, Steve, you're back.
Yes, never mind that. This place, it's saved.
It's Raymond.
Raymond, what did he do now?
He fell down the well, and we got there just in time.
I pushed him. Wait,
Raymond fell down a well.
I pushed him back in again.
Well, we got there, and he was swimming around, holding the map out of the water.
Map? What map?
This map.
It shows that we own the road and the well and everything. And he was going to sell it to Mr. Prescott without your knowing anything about it.
We brought my surveying instruments down and went over the whole thing. Our property goes 64.5 feet into the Prescott place.
The whole road is ours, and so is his well.
Are you dead sure, Steve?
Absolutely.
All this and Raymond too. Oh, I chopped a heck of a hole in the roof.
A miracle has happened. What do you think has happened?
Oh, I don't know.
Now listen to me, Mr. Fuller. What the heck is this? Now listen to me. I stood all I'm going to stand. The next one of you people who trespasses on my property, I'm turning the dogs loose. I'm warning you.
Now, Mr. Prescott, the dogs are on my property. I'll go to court anytime you'd like to, and I'll take you not to use our road.
Now let's get one thing straight. Tomorrow at 12 o'clock, you are losing this place, and I am buying it. That is the important thing. You may have the old deed, but you do not have $5,000.
Oh.
Gosh, I never thought all that. Well, it's something to think about. My lawyer appears to have been darned careless about my property line, but fortunately, it will not happen again after tomorrow. Do we understand each other completely?
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Also, if you inflict any further damage on this house, I will have you hauled into court. It appears to me this is all being done with malicious intent. You people have been causing trouble ever since you arrived. Thank heavens you should do so no longer. And furthermore...
Hello there! Everybody, where are ya? Newton, Annabelle! It's Uncle Stanley! Oh, well, surprise, surprise! A visit from your old Uncle Stanley. Well, now what's going on here? Newton, Annabelle, don't tell me I'm too late. I brought the check with me.
Check?
Well, yeah, the $5,000 you wrote me about. I thought I'd fly on with it and surprise you.
Oh, yes, the check. Oh, thank you, Uncle Stanley.
Oh.
Very generous of you.
I beg your pardon, but I don't believe I've met this gentleman here.
Oh, yes, of course. This is Mr. Prescott.
Now, how do you do? I'm Stanley J. Menninger Ball Bearing Works, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Now, here's my card.
Well, Mr. Prescott, it looks like we'll still be keeping the house and the road. Oh, and the map. Well, matter of fact, Uncle Stanley, you see, Mr. Prescott and I, we were having a little debate about boundaries.
Boundaries. Now, if this is a legal matter, I'll have my staff of lawyers come on.
No, look here, Mr. Menninger. We don't need any lawyers. I think this can all be settled in neighborly fashion. Suppose, why don't you and Mr. Menninger come to my place this afternoon and have a little chat?
Well, you see, that's very generous of you, Mr. Prescott. And under the circumstances, Newton, I think, well, the best thing for me to do is to just leave you with the check and let you handle this yourself.
Well, thank you, Uncle Stanley. I'll never forget how generous you've been.
Whoa, he doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. What happened?
What's the matter? My shoes.
Oh, Raymond has fainted. It must be.
Oh, another one of his fainting spells. Oh, don't worry about him, gentlemen. He's just a sensitive boy, and this often happens. Oh, let's carry him into the kitchen, Miss Leslie. Don't worry about him, gentlemen. He'll be all right. Be very careful, Miss Leslie.
Oh my. Well, as far as your indebtedness to the bank is concerned, don't bother Mr. Menninger for his check. I'll be happy to lend $5,000 to you. And if you want water, Mrs. Fuller, I can have my caretaker run a well from that pipe he drilled. Will that be all right?
Will that be all right, Newton?
Wow.
Oh, come now, Newton. Mr. Prescott seems willing to make a settlement. I suggest we talk to him.
But gosh, honestly, I don't know.
Ew.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We'll be there, Mr. Prescott. 4 o'clock sharp.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mrs. Fuller.
Mrs. Fuller, I got 2 wheelbarrows full of manure right here. What do I do with them?
Well, we won't need them now, Mr. Kimber, but thank you.
Well, I suppose I'll be seeing you gentlemen later then. Good day, everybody.
Look out first! Gosh darn it! Oh, all over him.
Gosh, Uncle Stanley, you're wonderful!
Uncle Stanley!
Oh, good.
Uncle Stanley, I want your picture. And this time I actually want it.
Uncle Stanley, you were so good, you almost had me believing it.
You ought to be with the Warner Brothers.
Oh, you were so bad yourself, Miss Leslie.
Why, it was nothing. I loved it.
Well, folks, this calls for a drink. Uncle Stanley, you deserve a double one.
Oh, I got it.
Gosh, I don't know. I'm just getting this feeling that I need to give a speech.
The stage is set, Mr. Fuller. All ready for your entrance.
Okay. Well, folks, I bought this place because coming down here meant something to me. Yeah, more than having a roof over our heads, this house stands for something. It stands for everything that seems to me to be worthwhile. So here's to this house and what it stands for. That's all I gotta say.
Mr. Fuller, that hurricane is headed right this way.
Get buckets!
Okay.